are tackling a home renovation project. So many people want to do that, but you don't know where to start, and you are not alone. According to Discover Home Loans, 55% of American homeowners would rather renovate their current home versus 24% who say they'd rather move to a new home. Only 20% say they'd keep their home as is. And here with important advice on DIY do's and don'ts is analyst at Bankrate, Jeff Ostrowski. Jeff, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. The rising home prices and high mortgage rates have really persuaded many homeowners to, just stay and renovate rather than sell. So what are some of the things they need to keep in mind when making this decision?
Right. Well, as you said, many homeowners are deciding to stay put. A big factor is mortgage rates. Nobody really wants to swap their 3% rate for a 7% rate. And then another factor is home prices. They keep going up, so a lot of homeowners are getting sticker shock when they go out and look at the market today. So it becomes a pretty individual decision, and it depends a lot on your personal circumstances. So if you've got twins on the way and you live in a small condo, you probably have to move. But for a lot of people, they're deciding to stay put. They're maybe trying to expand the house. Maybe if they've got a little too much space, they're turning a spare bedroom into an Airbnb apartment or something like that. So it really depends on your individual needs, your personal circumstances.
I can't imagine having extra space. That sounds so good. Let's talk about hiring out the job to a professional. Can you still stay under budget or ahead of schedule when you go that way?
Yeah, that's another one that really depends. If you're fortunate enough to have some skills in construction, maybe you're good at carpentry or plumbing, then by all means go ahead and do it. But I would say that most homeowners probably don't have the skills and probably don't have the extra time to keep a project going, to keep it on budget, on time. So for most homeowners, the right call is probably going to be to hire it out to someone.
Now, if you don't have the cash to pay for the renovation, should you finance it with a credit card or take out a loan? So what are the best options right now, do you think?
Well, definitely do not finance with a credit card. Credit card interest rates are north of 20%. And so if you start putting thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on a credit card that you can't pay off every month, that's really going to kill your budget. So I would say definitely look for other options aside from credit cards. The most popular way to do that over the past few years has been a home equity loan or a home equity line of credit. And that's a way to tap your home equity. The interest rate is less than 10%. So it's not the 3% that you might be paying on your mortgage, but it's certainly a better option than paying 20% plus on a credit card. And then the other option that's become viable for some folks recently is to do what's called a cash out refinance. So if you took out your loan when rates were at 8%, now they're at 6.5%, you can just refinance the whole mortgage and borrow more than the original mortgage and use those extra proceeds to pay for the renovations.